I just want to welcome everybody. My name is Gerald, and I am so excited that I can come here tonight and introduce my good friend. Everybody welcome Mr. Kerry Miller to the Just Kerry Show. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Kerry Miller.
All right, Gerald. Man, dude, you're getting better every night. And I want to welcome everybody to our Friday night show. We are here tonight. Let me cut off this little light that's right here in my face, in my eyes there. But we are here on Friday night, and we want to welcome everybody. I've been doing this I've been doing this now since 2012, and this is 19. So what is that? 7 years. And my mother's watching tonight. And Gerald, I want you to know she's watching because of you. This is the first time I think she's actually watched me live. So, Mom, welcome. I think my brother's watching tonight, and a bunch of friends are going to be watching tonight. So I'm excited that you're here. And, man, it's been a great day today, and I've had a really, really good time and getting ready for tonight's show. And we're just going to kind of do a recap. And some of you saw Gerald there in the beginning. Gerald's going to get a little bit more involved. It's been great having you on board. We've had a really good day together. And Gerald, what do you think, man? Have you had a good day today, buddy?
Yes, sir. Everything's been going really good today. I'm very excited about tonight's show. I hope you've had a great, great day too, sir.
You know what, man? I've had an amazing day. And every day is a good day. If you wake up and you're breathing and everything's looking good behind you, you're having a good day. And that's really all that matters, right? And that's the reason we do the things we do. And that's the reason we come to you every night at 9 o'clock, because we want to share with you that, you can do things in your life. You can be excited. You can have your own home-based business. Even if you have to get up and go to work every day, just be thankful that you're doing that. And that you have something to go to. Today we're going to kind of recap what we talked about the last couple of days. And Gerald's been on me all day long. He wanted to be a big part of the show. So we've been scripting and talking and sharing. And I said, you know what, Gerald, I think you could become a big part of the show. And so he's going to do something special tonight. And I told him, I said, well, I'll let everybody know what you're going to do. And he said he really wanted to do it himself. So Gerald, I'm going to bring you back in there, buddy, and just let everybody know what's special going to happen tonight and what you put together for tonight's show.
Yes, sir. I have a question from a follower tonight, and I'm very excited to be a part of tonight's show. And I think that it's going to be so much fun to do this. I really appreciate it so much. I look forward to coming on later with you.
Well, buddy, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule. I know you and your wife normally go out on a date night on Friday nights and have a good time and go out and get a nice steak and enjoy the day, maybe go walk around the lake and enjoy the time on a Friday night. And you know what? Your dedication and commitment to be here with me tonight means a lot to me. So we're going to put together some more things for Gerald and get him involved next week and when we come back on Monday. But, it's always great to have someone that helps you and it makes you laugh during the day. I mean, he's funny. He's always got me with a smile on my face, and I hope he does the same thing for you. So tonight, Gerald's going to be a big part of the show. But before he starts that, let's talk just a little bit about what we've covered. We're talking about home-based businesses right now and people getting involved in home-based businesses. Everybody wants to do something. And, you want to do something at home. And there's several different ways you can set up a home-based business. And we're going to be talking about that all of next week and how to get involved and and those type of things. But the most important thing about a home-based business is you have to decide what you want to do. You have to decide what niche you want to be a part of. I mentioned this, I think, on the first night. This is day 4, so that was 3 days ago, and my memory is about a day and a half long. But you may be great at growing tomatoes, or as we say here in Texas, a mater. You can be a great mater grower, and you want to go sell tomatoes to the world, but you don't have the space to do that. Well, that might not be the right home-based business for you to go into if you're wanting to create a recurring income business, if you're wanting to create what we call the generational wealth that you can pass down to your loved ones and share with other people and do those things. So you need to look and find either a product, and we talked about a signature product last night, and this is my signature product right here, the Healthy Vita Power Pack Daily. Take them every single day, and that's probably why I'm always happy. I don't know, but it's got some stuff in it to help your brain cognitivity, and so God knows I need that, because like I say, I've got about a day and a half of memory. But the important thing is this: find your product, find your signature product, and then build around that. And now, we talked last night, and we'll kind of catch up with last night. Everybody's got a good product. You're going to have a good product, but that's not always what you need to focus on with your business, okay? Because you're going to have a good product. You're going to use the products. And if you're not using the products, then you need to find another product, okay? A good product alone doesn't build a good business. I know a lot of people who have exceptional products that their business doesn't grow. Okay. Number one, you need to be able to get out there. You need to be able to share that product, talk to people, go out and talk to people, be a part of the product, be a part of the people. It may be, you may think, oh man, it's got to be the how much money I can make. How much money can I make? That's the important thing. Well, it's not that either, because there's only so much margin, and we're going to talk about margins and those kind of things next week, and how to price products online, and different things. If you're going that route, I'm going to share with you my favorite way of making money online. But so we're going to discuss those kind of things next week. But you have to decide what that is, and there's only so much money in a product. I don't care which direction you go. In order to be competitive online, there's only so much money you're going to make in a product. Now, there are some lower priced products. I thought I had one here on my desk. I don't have it. That you can buy. Okay. And I buy a lot of stuff from China. I buy a lot of stuff through Alibaba that's shipped to my little warehouse right here where I live. And we store it and we ship it, and we do a lot of things. We're going to talk about that next week. But you have to, the margins are the margins, and you're only going to make so much because you have to be competitive with everything else online. And so that's not always it. Customer service, you're going to give great customer service, because I will promise you, if you don't give great customer service, you will not go back. Let me kind of use this analogy. How many of you have been to a restaurant and you went out and ate, and the food was okay, it was good, you enjoyed it, but the customer service was absolutely terrible? Guess what? You didn't go back. I can go to a restaurant that's got good food, and if they have terrible customer service, I can go back. I can go to a restaurant that has okay food, and if they've got exceptional customer service, 9 out of 10 times I will go back there. Why? Because I think customer service is that important. So customer service, support from the company, all that's great, but that's not what makes a business great. Okay. Everybody has events. Everybody has things that you're going to go to and go see and be a part of. And those are mandatory. If you're going to become the expert, you're going to understand, you're going to learn, you're going to do all the things that you have to do to build your business. You have to be involved with your business. You have to be involved and do the things that you have to do to become the expert in your field. If you're not the expert in your field and people ask you questions, that's kind of like customer service. If you don't know, or if it's bad, they're probably not going to come back. But there is one thing that's extremely important in building a business, in building a home-based business, in building a successful home-based business, to create the generational, to create that generational wealth. Okay. And that very important thing is you. If you do not make yourself your brand, if you're not the person they think of first when they think of your business name, if you're not the person that's in the center of your business, okay, if you're not the face of your business is never going to get off the ground. You can't hide behind a tree and expect people to know who you are and expect people to know what you do. Now, I come live all the time, okay? But, and this is something that will surprise you, I'm very introverted, okay? Except during times like this. Something happens, I kind of change, but I wasn't always like that, all right? I wasn't always like that. I didn't really like big crowds. I still kind of don't like big crowds. I like smaller crowds. But when I get on stage, when I go live, when I'm talking to a lot of people, something happens. And you can learn to do that. Learn to become the face of your business. And if you will do that, amazing things will happen for your business. And let me throw a little thing up here. I want everybody to see this. I was talking, you can look at the little scroller right on the bottom of the screen. And if you'd like me to consult you, if you'd like to talk to me, if you would like to share some ideas with me, if you'd like to talk about your business and see if we can help you do something, I'm available to do that. And somebody messaged me last night after it was over and said, Kerry, if we talk to you, you charge for consulting. I'm not going to charge you anything. Now, I'm not going to spend 40 hours with you, but we can spend 30 minutes, 45 minutes together, and I will help direct you where you need to go. So I would love to talk to you. I would love to work with you. I would love to show you exactly what you need to do in order to build your business. Now, Slick Willie, Gerald is over here. He's chomping at the bits, and he is wanting to share this question with you or with me, so we can share this information. But be sure and you watch the last 3 episodes before I get to Gerald. Gerald he's over there. I don't know if he needs to go pee or he's just dancing, but we'll see in just a moment. If he talks and runs out of here, we'll know. But so anyway, make sure you watch episode 1, 2, and 3, and then you'll catch up today, and we will be back on Monday. So this is Gerald's part of the show, and we're going to give him about a minute here and see what he's got to say. But Gerald, don't take over, son. This is my show. My show. I brought you into this world, and I can take you out. So here he is. Gerald, go ahead, buddy.
Yes, sir. I have a question from a follower tonight, and I'm very excited to be a part of tonight's show. And I think that it's going to be so much fun to do this. I really appreciate it so much. I look forward to coming on later with you. Let me say how excited I am to be a part of the show tonight. We have a question from Cheryl. The question is what is the best business to go into to work at home? And that's from Cheryl from Facebook.
Well, there are many different types of home-based businesses, and I appreciate that. I noticed that you read the wrong cue card, and I'll forgive you tonight, okay? You read the wrong cue card, but I can understand your excitement, buddy, and everything's going to be okay, all right? We're going to be out of here pretty soon. You can go home to that beautiful wife of yours, and y'all can go out and hold hands and watch the moon tonight. But, there's many types of home-based businesses. A lot of home-based businesses, and there's businesses where you can house products. It's very expensive to do that. You can build your own websites. You can get your own merchant accounts. You can do all that stuff. It's very expensive to do that. There's ways to do it where you don't have to have a lot of expense. You have to decide what your niche is. You have to decide which direction you're going to go. You have to decide, what products you want to do. And those are the things we're going to get into next week. Okay. Matter of fact, Gerald just set up next week, and I greatly appreciate that, my friend. And what we're going to do next week is we're going to talk about the different types of home-based businesses. There's service industries. Okay. Maybe you're great at manicuring your lawn. Maybe you've got a green thumb. You can do that from home. A lot of people will do this. They'll say, oh man, I'm going to start this from home. And then they feel like they have to go get an office. Today, people work from home. People understand people that work from home, So don't feel like you're not going to build your business from home just as well as you could sit in an office that you've just put an extra $1,500 a month worth of expense. I prefer a method where it doesn't cost me anything to start my business, and that I have the opportunity of creating and generating revenues without having to spend a lot of money. I think that's the best way to go into any home-based business, because overhead can get out of control very quick. Let me give you a prime example. Does everybody see this little thing right here? This is called a beacon. This is some technology that I got into 2 years ago. Okay. I have spent up to $60,000 in 1 month purchasing this product. Okay. Now, I purchased it because I was selling it. It's not like it was sitting on a shelf, but you have to have $60,000 to send over to this company in order for them to ship you the product. So you have to, that's part of the things that you have to think about when you get ready to build a business. This product right here doesn't cost me a nickel to ship. I don't have to warehouse it. I don't have to do anything with it. So here's two separate ends of the spectrum. Okay. In this particular business, this was my signature product. In this business, this is my signature product. This was costing me on the average of $20,000 to $30,000 a month. This cost me on the average of nothing to ship. Okay. So I don't have to warehouse it. I don't have to do anything. This I have to warehouse and do everything with. We're going to talk about both ends of the spectrum. And it doesn't matter what products you're going into. It doesn't matter where you're going or what you're looking at. That's the things we want to talk about next week. If you want to go mow yards and you've already got nice lawnmowers and you've got a trailer and that's what you want to do, you've already got the expenses covered. You've already purchased those products. Guess what? You could start a lawnmower service tomorrow. I've seen 10-year-old kids go out and start a lawn service overnight with a push mower, hanging little notices on doors. Starting a lawn service isn't difficult. You have to work. Now, let me say this, and as we get into next week, I want to say something about home-based businesses, and I want to talk about this next week a lot. When you have a home-based business, you don't have someone standing over you saying, hey, get up and go to work. At 8 o'clock in the morning, you need to be hitting the floor. You need to be going to work. You need to get up at 6 o'clock just like you do now. And you're probably going to work till 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. It's 9:19 on a Friday night, and where am I at? I'm working in front of my computer right now, okay, broadcasting a show to everybody, So there's sacrifices you have to make. Now, when I finish here, my day's done. Tomorrow, I've got what I'm going to do. Sunday, I've got what I'm going to do. And Monday night, I'll be right back here. And I work during the day. I don't stop, okay? I'm constantly doing things. I love to travel. I can take my stuff with me. You'll learn when you've got a home-based business, if you go into the right arenas, that you can work it from anywhere. If I've got a laptop, a camera, I'm good to go. I don't need anything else. Every bit of my business is on the tech side, and I don't warehouse the current product that I'm working right now. So, it doesn't matter. If you want to go do it from the beaches of Florida, you can go do it from the beaches of Florida. So with that said, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I promised Gerald that he can close the show. Hey, if you guys love Gerald, Give him a bunch of hearts, would you? I'm telling you, the guy's changed my life in 48 hours. He's the best thing that's ever happened to me. He's just a super good guy. And we're also broadcasting. If you don't have a chance to catch us on Facebook, we also broadcast over on over on YouTube. Find us on YouTube at Kerry Miller TV. Go ahead, Gerald. Take us out of here, buddy. Everybody have a great night. God bless and have a good weekend.
I just want to thank everybody for being a part of the show tonight and how excited I am that I got to be a part of it with you. Thank you, Mr. Miller. This is Just Kerry, and we look forward to seeing you on Monday night and right here at 9 o'clock, Monday through Friday.